Yo, this is Zapper 101, and it's time for more Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Since last episode, we've beat the Hiney out of Ashra, and today's Leviathan's turn. With no Rydian party, it's pretty much he has to kick the bucket. Sorry, King, but your reign is over. It's either to progress the game. And personally, despite him being, the king of the summons or idolins, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll just say summons. I find the fight quite easier than his wife. Sure, he has his nasty tidal wave, but not really much else. Like, okay, you see, that kind of hurt, but didn't really hurt that much, did it? And he doesn't even have any counters or anything fancy like that. Just straightforward. And because it's slow, it's even going to be taking longer to recharge, so I'm just beating up casually. Hasten up the party to swarm him to oblivion. And best of all, he doesn't even have any fancy healing. And he reverts back to normal. What else is new? I'll use some chakra. And cross slash prime. And I'm going to use some Dindug. Yeah, the fight's already under my control. No surprises are given. Tidal Waves is pretty much the only major threat. And even then, it's not really that special. He has quite a bit of HP, but nothing that surprising after all I've been through. I'm even feeling confident enough to use heals. Yeah, letting Kane take this turn. He's not really putting much of a fight, is he? And he's the king for what reason? Heck, Asha should be the role. At least she's stronger. And if I recall correctly, I think I had a harder time with him in the DS version than any of the SNES-like incarnations. Because if I recall correctly, his tidal wave in the DS version can one-shot people. And this, not nearly as threatening. Let's see, those are already low on MP. I got enough Tri-Ethers to spare even though I tend to be really anal and conservative about, using items when I get freaked out when they run out in the worst moments. And it kind of makes it interesting because I seem to pull off challenges where I'm able to beat the game's item free. And there goes Tidal Wave, and it's even weaker thanks to Shell or Protect. Uraga. Nothing like a simple Kiraga can't fix. And again, Rush slash Priming. It's my favorite band because it's strong, fast, and it's not overly expensive. Though for whatever reason, I like to mix it up with Toon Rush. And back to normal. And down goes Leviathan. Much easier than Ashra's fight. Thankfully, Rydia didn't see the slaughter. Unlike that little incident with Shiva where, well, I killed her as well. Yes, I know. I regret doing that, but moving on. It's not as important as the time when I was playing an Edge's chapter and keeping all the ninjas alive. Hell, look at that challenge dungeon, how it would be like if it was only Edge going solo. And it's time to move on to the next part. And we go through right here. Before there was a black flame blocking our path, now we're clear. And look at that. There's the thing to change party members. Yeah, that would have been actually nice before the fights, but what's done is done. Let's save and move on to the next part. And wait, what was I doing here? Oh, right. This is important to have Cecil in the party for good reasons. And you'll see at this event. And who could that be? Something that makes Cecil go bonkers. It's a familiar face, isn't it? Quite nostalgic, isn't it? And too bad there's no music to convey the scene. It's classic Cecil. And look at their shocked expressions. Needs a dun 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 to convey the mood. But this commentary will do. And we're going to be fighting old Cecil. I am assuming this is a story event, so I'm just beating the hell out of him. I like the exception of spells, just straightforward tactical fighting. Look at that fire, gotta go. This is my trousseau. Damn. Imagine if the darkness ability was powerful when you had your hands on it. But of course, plot hacks tend to screw us over. And Cecil's just came to his senses and protecting us. No. Oh. At least that's what I would actually say if I hadn't actually put the people I had in the party in the first place. Because here's the thing. If you don't have Cecil, Theodore, and Rosa in the party, and gain for good measure, then Golbez will actually die and will affect the ending partially. And considering he's my main in the party, no, I'm letting that cool guy live. Trying for more dramatic story events. And here's Rosa. Shit happens. Move on, Dark Knight Cecil. At least Golbez redeemed himself, and so does your other self. I'm just damaging as normal in order to progress the plot. Guys, I take it that if you just sit there and just defend like a wuss, nothing will progress. Gotta be a little aggressive. There you go. And Black Mage damage is doing one. And now it's time for Theodore's little moment. Yes, that character who feels overshadowed by all the other cool characters from the original game. And Ursula. Ursula is Win. And hey, Biggs and Wedge. Guys who treated him like crap in the beginning, at least Biggs. It's time for him to power up. Or at least if it was a lot of other RPGs. You know, power of friendship and all that to make them even strong enough to slay even the gods. But no, time for his little moment. As we haven't established that in video 1. And look at Cecil there, all dead in that little corner. Should I revive him? Should I not? Yeah, I'll try. After some bit of ass kicking. Whoops. I pulled an Ashura. And wow, that was just weak. I mean, really weak. Hell, even Edward, of all people, can do more damage than that. And yeah, that's always nasty, isn't it? Okay, raise didn't work, so Cecil's currently dead for the time being. Let's heal up Mommy so she won't die so easily. And what fitting way than Kane, aka Alex, the jealous one, to heal her up nice and good. And well, I'm definitely not going to be finishing the event in this video, but hell, makes for a good cliffhanger for tomorrow, isn't it? And will I be able to triumph them? See you tomorrow.